Masters. Here's the foursome that comprise the team of Kranj, Boris Yasin, Jaka Chladnik, Mensud Julevic, and Jure Eugene, the veteran who's nicknamed Iron Man. They emerged from the pool stage, top of Pool C, with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. They were the second top scorers in pool play with 41 points. Then at the quarterfinal, they beat UB by 20 points to 11, and 15 points to 13. They prevailed over Belgrade in the semi. There's the outfit who make up the squad of Kolobrzeg: Piotr Renkiel, Kamil Ruduk, Szymon Ruduk, the long-range shooting winner, and Przemysław Ruduk, Big P. 3 members of the same family combining to form the backbone of the Kolobrzeg team. They're the number 6 seeds. They were second in Pool C, scored 34 points over the course of their 2 games. They had a 1-1 record before prevailing in the quarterfinals over Trebolier, 16-12, and then the semi-finals 18-16. This a repeat of the opening encounter in Pool C. And in the pool matchup yesterday, it was Kranj who prevailed 21-13. Will history repeat itself? Will the tables be turned in this final? Rim shot. Kranj playing in orange. So intriguing matchups all over the court. Here's one of them at the point position. Szymon Ruduk, guarded by Yashin, fires from the perimeter. Big P clearing house and getting the stick back to fall. Kolobrzeg open the scoring. They lead by 1. Julevic, before it goes back outside. Rim shot on that 2-point attempt by Yashin. Julevic from downtown and drains it. Plenty of time, plenty of room. He made no mistake with the 2-pointer. Kranj lead. Almost thought about throwing it down, but couldn't get those 125 kilograms off the floor high enough. But it's 1 point all the same for Big P, who's got all of Kolobrzeg's points so far. Julevic has got all of Kranj's points so far, and they have been from 2-point territory. So because of that, Kranj doubling up the total of Kolobrzeg. They both have 2 baskets, but Kranj have been of the 2-point variety from the hot hand of Mensud Julevic. Big P going to work on the interior once again. The right-handed hook isn't strong enough. Ball is loose, fighting for it. Yashin and Renkiel. Jump ball signal the officials. And possession. So working the jab step before going to the left-handed drive is Szymon Ruduk, gets the shot to fall. Despite the close defensive attentions of Kranj. Inside, Julevic setting up base camp. He's met by Szymon Ruduk on the perimeter. Shot clock down to 2. He's got a fire. Shot clock violation. Terrific defensive stance by Kolobrzeg. We have a 1-possession, 1-point game. Szymon Ruduk shadowed closely by Julevic. Go dribbles left once again. Has it taken away. Szymon Ruduk asking for a foul. Driving baseline is Yashin. He loses his balance and loses the handle. There you see, losing traction on the court. And that is why the turnover has been produced. So, Renkiel, wrap around to get himself free on the inside. Got the shot away. Who, me? Says Yashin. He can't believe it. There was a wraparound move. And that foul call will send Piotr Ruduk to the free throw line for 1 shot as he looks to tie things up. Unable to do so, can't secure his own rebound. Inside it goes. to Erjin. The Iron Man gives Kranj a 2-point advantage with 7:45 to go in this final. Simon Ruduk driving on Julevic, who brings in some body. Julevic comes down with the board. Inside it goes to Erjin. Left-handed layup is too strong. Big P comes down with the board. Ultimately secured by Simon. Power dribble. Turnaround J. Off the glass is good. Wonderful post play demonstrated by Przemysław Ruduk. It's a 1-point game once again. Kranj 5, Kolobrzeg 4. Courtesy of that wonderful piece of play in the low post by Przemysław Ruduk. Julevic has hit two two-pointers early on, rejected by Big P. He got a piece of that. That's why the shot clock continued to tick. 6 seconds remaining. Kranj are going to have to be aware of that. Julevic has it. Long one attempted. Air ball. Shot clock will continue to expire. Strong defensive stance produced by Kolobrzeg. We have a 1-point game. Simon Ruduk has all three Ruduk brothers on the court. He drives left, goes to the left-handed shot, not enough on it. Big rebound by Big P. Comes down with it for the second time. Muscles his way up for the third time. Can't get it to fall. And then the handle is lost by Boris Yersin. So 6 minutes 55 to play. We have a 1-point game in this 3-on-3 final here in Prague. 3x3 basketball, the World Tour. Second stop of 2015. Cranj from Slovenia 5, Kolobrzeg from Poland 4. Big rebound on the offensive boards from Przemysław, and that's when he had a free look at the basket. Got the finger roll to go. But Julevic had the hot hand early. 2 two-pointers he drained. Simon Ruduk found his shooting stroke immediately once again. And then the wonderful post play demonstrated with the footwork of Przemysław Ruduk. And that is how we have a 1-point game. Renkiel keeps it himself, has it taken away on the rejection by Yashin. Erjin goes up strong, lots of contact over the outstretched arm of Renkiel. Renkiel gets free, and if he'd have got loose all the way to the hoop, we could have seen a spectacular dunk there because he possesses some springs. Shot clock is down to 1, taken away by Erjin. Inside to Yashin. Yashin gets a spectacular right-handed shot to fall. It gives Kranj a 3-point lead. As Kamil Ruduk tries to answer, Julevic makes the rebound his. Takes it straight back into the teeth of the defense, gets the shot away, but can't find the roll. So Kranj out to an early advantage here. Remember, in pool play yesterday, they dominated Kolobrzeg. Kolobrzeg will be keen to see that doesn't happen again. 21-13 was the score in that pool matchup. The free throw drained. Kolobrzeg being doubled up. Kranj 8, Kolobrzeg 4. Simon Ruduk steps into 2-point territory. Short on the shot, gets his own rebound, fakes the long 2. Now what's the call?
Foul orange.
Foul is being called
Number 6,
on Jure Erjin. Checking into the game is Jaka Kladnik. Simon Ruduk goes to the circus shot after the contact. Clean up duty once again. Przemysław Ruduk. Wonderful offensive board. Julevic came down with the second one. Crashing the boards hard are Kranj. Looking to extend this lead further. It's currently 3. 5 minutes, 32 seconds to play in this final. So Mensur Julevic, the free throw line. Looking to extend this lead enjoyed by Kranj. And does so. Perfect on the trip to the stripe, 1 for 1. Kranj 9, Kolobrzeg 5. 5 minutes, 27 remaining. Renkiel not happy with that call. He felt he was fouled while he was on the court. The referee saying otherwise. And Big P coming in just to cool his teammate down. So Cranj have possession. It's in the hands of Julevic. Kladnik for two. Front rim. Rebound Kamil Ruduk. Looking for Big P on the inside. There's the bounce pass, but it's beyond the desperate, outstretched reach of Big P. He's held to his feet by the official. And a turnover will give possession back to Cranj. They're in a good position in this final, but of course 3x3, things can change in a hurry, especially when you have a shooter like Simone Ruduk on the floor. The long-range shooting champion here in Prague demonstrated that prowess in the semi-final against Paris. Julevic can't find a range with that two-point attempt. Simone Ruduk keeps it himself, puts it inside to Big P. He goes to work in a low block, loses the handle, turns to the middle. Shot clock violation it would have been, because he didn't draw iron on that shot. Strong defensive stance by Julevic. Kladnik offloads to Julevic. Bottoms it. Wonderful team 3x3 basketball here being exhibited by Cranj. Simone Ruduk trying to go to work on a left-handed dribble. Offloads to Big P, who fires up a two. He was under pressure from Eugene. Two-man game attempted between Kladnik and Eugene. So timeout on the floor. 4 minutes, 19 seconds remaining. Cranj in complete control here. They lead by 6. Cranj 11, Kolobrzeg 5. With a little less than 4.5 minutes to go. Eugene. And that was a wonderful shot by Yashin on the outstretched reach with the right hand. Free throw executed with no problem at all by Julevic. Big P cleaning up on the inside. Renkiel, two-point attempt, no good. Cleaning up once again is Przemysław Ruduk. Two-pointer attempted by Eugene, rebounded by Simone Ruduk. Now with Renkiel. Renkiel working the dribble, goes to the pull-up J. Fighting hard in his Big P. And Eugene to get position for that rebound. Two heavyweights going toe-to-toe in the low post, and there's the replay to provide the evidence. Timeout on the floor, less than 4 minutes to play now. Cranj remain in a comfortable position. They lead Kolobrzeg by 5. Cranj 11, Kolobrzeg 6. So tactics being discussed between the tournament number 3 seeds. Similar, but with slightly more urgency. Being talked about in the Kolobrzeg huddle. They're trailing by 5. And time isn't on their side. How they could do with some accurate long-range shooting from Simone Ruduk now, who's produced it under pressure during the course of this 3-on-3 tournament. But Przemysław Ruduk, offensive foul called. And here's why. Roadblock of a screen erected in the path of Boris Yashin. Yashin has it now, going to work, turns in to Renkiel. 2-pointer thought about. Simone Ruduk goes to the right-handed dribble. 5 seconds remain on the shot clock. After that attempt was batted out of bounds. Looking just a little bit disjointed now. I say 5 seconds remain. It was last touched by Kolobrzeg, according to the officials. So Julevic with the fake and then the knife to the hole. Finger roll doesn't fall. Yashin has it. Picks up his dribble. Julevic all alone on the wing. Fires the 2-pointer, doesn't fall. Simone Ruduk puts it inside to big brother Big P, fighting for that loose ball. Only falls into the hands of Julevic. Eugene, perfect position. Gets the left-handed layup to fall. Big P making room for himself once again. Ergin stands firm, disrupts the shot attempt. Kranj leading by 6. Julevic doesn't get the right-handed hook to go. Right-handed layup attempted by the high-flying Simon Ruduk. So flurry of misses being exchanged here. Rather lackluster defensive effort by Big P. And all alone was Jure Ergin, and he drains the long range too. Kranj now lead by 8. Kranj 14, Kolobrzeg 6. Less than 2.5 minutes to play. Desperation 2 heaved up. Shot clock violation, didn't beat the buzzer. And Kolobrzeg looking awfully tired out there on the court now. They're working very hard. But there was the uncontested 2-pointer drained by the Iron Man. Jure Ergin, the oldest player at this tournament. Heaps of experience, heaps of nous and know-how. Kladnik can't find the range. Oh my goodness, that advertising hoarding in danger as Big P went hurtling towards it. Julevic scored on the inside. Commanding position now with this 9-point lead. Wonderful hustle by Kamil Ruduk. Kranj didn't get a body on him. He followed his own long range too and put home the offensive rebound. Nice finish off the drive from Boris Yashin. And Kranj closing in on a 21-point winning total here. Standing firm with Boris Yashin. But he unfairly impeded Big P as he attempted to go to work in the low post. So 1.5 minutes to go. Kranj in complete control. And they only need 5 to bring about an early ending to this contest. Kolobrzeg continuing to fight. The finish by Renkiel. Kladnik, the acrobatic drive to the hoop. Doesn't fall. Tangle and a bun fight on the floor for the basketball. Tied up, say the officials. And it will be Kolobrzeg possession beyond the arc. So Big P takes a seat on the bench, as does Kladnik. So small lineup on the floor for Kolobrzeg in particular. Renkiel going to work on the dribble. He's shadowed by Yashin, keeps it himself and gets the left-handed shot to fall. Terrific work individually, one-on-one by Peter Renkiel. Inside to Julevic now. Gets the right-handed shot to fall. And Kranj lead by 8. Kranj 17, Kolobrzeg 9. And what is proving to be a pretty one-sided final between Kolobrzeg and Kranj. And it's turned out to be a repeat beating that was administered by Kranj over Kolobrzeg in pool play. So timeout on the floor, 51 seconds remaining in this final. And Kranj appear to be on their way to a comfortable victory here. They currently lead Kolobrzeg by a score of 17 points to 9. And it's been through all-court basketball. Jure Ergin draining the uncontested 2. There's been good passing on the interior. And really, Kolobrzeg haven't had any answer to the dynamism and rapid ball movement being exhibited. They continue to fight. Renkiel has produced some nice individual plays. But that type of ball movement has proved to be too much for Kolobrzeg to handle inside the final minute. Ergin fires for a long 2. Simon Ruduk cleans up the offensive board, dumps it inside to Pochemislav, who goes to the power dribble and gets the layup to fall off the nice post move. The drop step was effective. Skip pass is broken up by Kamil Ruduk. He's looking for Simone, instead he puts it down into the low post. Spinning away and going to work with the left hand with Big P, gets his own board again, and his persistence rewarded. Simon Ruduk hustling hard to keep it alive. Streaking to the whole back door was Jure Ergin. And in the closing seconds, the 2-pointer from Kamil Ruduk is long. And the final score, after 10 minutes of play between Kranj and Kolobrzeg, in the 3x3 final here in Prague. The scoreline 18 points to 11 in favor of the tournament number 3 seeds. A comprehensive victory, and that is why they are bouncing in celebration, having just earned themselves victory in the Prague 3-on-3 Masters tournament. They're through to Abu Dhabi, and they're also $10,000 richer collectively. And they're receiving generous applause from the crowd in attendance here at Venceslas Square. And well they might, because as their gestures suggest, they are indeed number 1 this weekend on the 3x3 tour, second stop here in Prague.
3x3, 3x3, World Tour. 3x3, 3x3, World Tour. Let's go. It doesn't